attitude at its sharpest. That's my goal here. So if you are serious-minded folks, then you are following Justin R. Harris and these business scenarios solved, right? Over on YouTube, make sure, like, subscribe, follow, go in the description, get the book, takes you straight to Amazon. You missed the big Amazon sales. Hey, it is what it is. Go get that book. It's not a cheap book, but it's worth it, 100%. And I'm gonna dig right in because I have a feeling you don't understand how to have optimal market standing objectives. The presence in the market, if you have a company that is looking to take it to that level, is a totally different game, an entirely different conversation to have. Key. However, it all comes back to mindset when it's deciding on whether or not you are even on the right track. Okay, so let's get right in because I want to tell you guys these nuts and bolts right here. And here it is. A major decision underlying marketing objectives is market standing. Okay, one common approach is to say, we want to be the leader. The other is to say, we don't care what share of the market we have as long as sales go up. Okay, both sound plausible, all right, but both are 100% wrong, okay? That's what I need you to understand. It does not do much good for a company's sales to go up if it loses market share, all right? That is, if the market expands much faster than the company's sales do. A company with a small share of the market will eventually become marginal in the marketplace and therefore exceedingly vulnerable, all right? So there is also a maximum market standing above which it may be unwise to go, okay? Even if there were no antitrust laws, market domination tends to lull the leader to sleep, okay? Lull the leader to sleep. All right. So, monopolists flounder on their own complacency rather than on public opposition. Market domination produces tremendous internal resistance against any innovation and thus makes adaptation to change dangerously difficult. Okay, there is also well-founded resistance in the marketplace to dependence on one dominant supplier. No one likes to be at the mercy of the monopoly supplier. Okay, the market standing to aim at is not the maximum, but the optimum. Okay, this requires careful analysis of customers, okay, of its products or services or market segments and of distribution channels. Follow that. Okay, it requires a market strategy and it requires a decision of high risk. I like where he went on this. He really dug in on this. I wanted to make sure I read that verbatim. Okay, I would read it again, but I just suggest that you just play it back when the video is over. Here's the action point. Define your institution's optimal market share by carefully analyzing your customers, competitors, market segments, and distribution channels. Base your market strategy on your optimum market share, not on simply dominating the market or increasing market share, right? Not just on those two. So that's your task, that's your homework. For some people, it doesn't apply. For them, for others, it's like, oh, what, I knew that. I just hadn't, really focused on it, all right? Sometimes you have to hear things in order to know exactly where you're headed or where you've been or what you have forgotten. Some people have learned more and I guess the saying is have forgotten more than you have learned, right? So sometimes they just need that to get back into it and be able to remember it, a little refresher, and be like, you know what, I'm good to go. Thank you guys once again. All right, I'll see you later. Check in, come back for the next ones. Go back, play the other ones. You know what you got to do. See you guys.